Greetings everyone, welcome back to yet another game commentary video with me, Kemzit. Today we shall be chatting about the Settlers Rise of an Empire, as we have finished this game, including the Eastern Realm, which was really fun. And but before I continue on as well with chattering and sharing opinions and thoughts, do feel free to lean back and lay down and grab something to eat and drink, as I shall give my honest opinion about this game. Now, first of all, I want to mention that, in my opinion, that as I said in many games, that you should add a tutorial. So within this game, within the first mission was the tutorial, but I think it should be just given as a how should I say, a different mission, right? Because they did that in Settlers Heritage of Kings. So that was why I was like wondering, like, why did they not do that here? Like, you had a mission solely focused on introducing you on the Settlers Heritage of Kings. They should have done that within the Settlers Rise of an Empire as well. Because this game has some similarities, but it is entirely different than the other game. But to also mention that it was funny to see with that within the Settlers Rise Eastern Realms, they mentioned Dario as well within the last 6th mission, I think, or the 7th one, which is really fun to see as well. But that mission was, God, so annoying. I really tried it a lot as well, but we have done it. And again, it's also annoying because this game is really slow. I felt like the Settlers Heritage of Kings was more faster than this one. But at the same time, this game was faster too, because when I record this, I just see that the timing was far too lower than the Heritage of Kings. But that's because we had that speed up button. Speed up button was really amazing. However, the only problem was that eventually at times I made some mistake movement, and we could have ended it right away, but the AI was just a bit lame, I guess. That's why I think either it should have been stabilized a little bit, the game, or I should have made some different decisions. But at the same time, I do find it funny to see that, you know, I'm trying to keep up as a swift motion as well, but I'm just getting either too late or not, because I did have all those buildings at the same time ready and all that. Maybe I should have done some different build orders to get troops and all up and running and to stop their attacks as well, but I couldn't do that at times. It's just really saddening and strange to see. We don't even have difficulty options either within this Settlers, neither in Heritage of Kings, so I guess it's just that. But that's alright. Further on, I want to also mention that, as I said before, that the tutorial would have been really good presenting here, because as we are talking through, we're pointing out a vast amount of things, like the speed up button, and unlocking buildings within this game is by growing through titles. And within Settlers Heritage of Kings, you basically researched it and you just looked it around to gather resources and place it on. But here, you capture territories, and from there you earn those goods and then place those buildings which you needed. And of course, they just already introduced them slowly within that first mission, but they could have done that also within the, you know, tutorial by a funny way as well. Because in Heritage of Kings, if we remember there, they were just, you know, having some funny little banter there, like Eric, like, hey, can we build a barracks now and all that? And the Pilgrim was like, no, you need to do this, that, blah, blah, blah. You know, just add something like that. And point out, hey, there's a speed up button, unlike within Heritage of Kings, you can do that. And in here, you also had some different mechanics as well. For example, that the Settlers would eventually grab those things as well quickly as possible, that they really need to stock up within your main province, and the others are just all around. And you can gain money not just by taxes, but you can also sell the goods to your allies as well. You have a storehouse that can just, you know, get full as well, and you need to upgrade that and keep up that thing as well. And eventually, as you grow higher, you can get some ladies within your settlement to increase happiness, efficiency, and all that kind of stuff. And you have the cathedral where you can grow up with ceremony to earn some more money, which have even actually oftenly more used within the Eastern Realms than the Rise of an Empire, its campaign, to even mention as well. So that's why I was like, why did they do not explain those things? Because a new player wouldn't understand this. I myself have played this before, so it would be really easy to, of course, see it. That's why I really find that really important. Again, that's just a feedback, opinion, thought. Sure, for some other people it's just like, I'll just play it through, I'll learn the game eventually as well. But hey, tutorials can help really greatly, and then from there you earn it, you create your own strategy, you create your own build order in it, and of course you'll see if it fits it or works better or so. And that's how they do in each strategy game or any game anyway. But the castle is also a great addition because it didn't really it does explain there like, hey, this is the limit of battalion of troops you can hire, you can upgrade that, and from that you can create more troops. And the cathedral, hey, you can get more how should I say, people within your settlement, and that's amazing too. And throughout the entire day they will teach you like, here, the baron gives this, the thing gives this, and from that you can create these things as well. These are all available resources, blah blah blah, and eventually you can get those luxury resources, and they will then explain like, what good are they? Are they really necessary or not? Because I think also they weren't really that necessary. They didn't really give us that much of effect. Sure, a little bit of happiness and all that to people, but for what else? Not much in my honest opinion. In the Eastern Realm, we have used it a lot more within the apart from the Rise of an Empire. But then again, I found the entire campaign from the Rise of an Empire and the Eastern Realms both fun. It was cool with the cutscenes as well too, but I felt that the Eastern Realms were a bit more funner and had more diversity kind of missions and different ways of winning and so on than the Settlers Rise of an Empire itself. Sure, it was cool too, I'm not gonna blame that, but I think the Eastern Realm was a lot more funner in my honest opinion. And I'm glad that they released a history edition within Bluebeard so we can buy all the settlers and play together. Because now we can also move on to the other settlers, the next one, which will be probably the last one until the new one is released, which we can then play and have fun too. But nonetheless, the music is nice too. I surely don't have put it up a lot. Actually, I have it a little bit over. Yeah, here. It's not really that open too much, and it's also different within the Eastern Realms. I felt like the Eastern Realms could have used a little bit of a makeover with settlers lookings, and of course the buildings too as well. It could have been really fun to see that as well, because again, it was kind of a Indian kind of themed game, and it was really fun to see. And to even mention that it would be really nice to have cutscenes there as well, which would be fun too. Again, it's options. If they had the funds, would have been cool to implant it at all. These are just ideas which they could have implanted too. For the else, I don't have anything else to say really. The game was fun, the graphics are fine, it just showed up like a really nice fantasy kind of nation. They were like literally within the medieval age, and you didn't even had guns, so apart from the heritage of kings, there you did had those cannons as well. So we only had like archers and some swordsmen, and that's it. So it was really cool. To even mention that here the people get their buildings decorated and get more richer. Like, there are so many things within this thing, and you're like, oh, this can do that and this can do that. That's why I was like, hey, tutorial, explain all those things to those people as much as possible within a short term. But then again, I guess Bluebeard was like, nah, let them just explore the game throughout the campaign and do those things eventually. But I don't have anything else more to say about this. The interface is really cool too, and yeah, the graphics are fine. For else, nothing else. So if you guys have any honest opinions too, feedback, perhaps thoughts, or you disagreed with me at the point, do feel free to drop it down comments box below, or join my Discord server so we can have a chit chat about it. Till then, I shall see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to give this video a like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support it. And till then, we shall see each other in my next video with the other Settlers series, and we shall have fun there too. Oh yeah, I also forgot, guys, to give this game a score from a scale from 1 till 10, and in my honest opinion, I think I will give this a game a solid 8. I think it's just a little bit because of the speed of thing. I guess it needs a little bit of stabilizing here and there, in my honest opinion, but that's it.